Hello everybody, Marlene, aka Snow Gardener 307. We are here for my budget. We're going to do a budget, we're going to do a cash stuffing, and we're going to do some savings challenges. So let's go ahead and hop into this.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Here is my paycheck to paycheck budget. You can see I've already got it filled out to save us some time. I pay myself towards the beginning of the month. It looks like I actually wrote this out on the 4th. And so I have $4,000 coming in from Snow Gardener 307, $238 from my adult children who pay for their own cell phones, as well as, I was going to say car, but that's not true, cell phone, and one has car insurance. The other one pays for his own car insurance because he's expensive. I also pulled in $1,000 from my sinking funds. So that gives me $5,238 to work with. I always round down, so I've got a little bit more in my rollover. So we have $5,230. Then we've got bills. You guys, bills are very, very minimum. And so electricity, Verizon, water, gas, union. And of course, this Verizon bill right here, part of this money right here goes to pay that Verizon bill. And then union is our internet. So we've got $6.62 being rounded up to go to Australia. Total of $650 with the roundup going to bills. So that leaves me $4,580. Now, some people are like, where's your mortgage? Where's your car payment? Where's your car insurance? Where's all of this type of stuff? Mortgage, my husband pays that, but you see that I am paying extra towards that all the time. I have no car payment. I have no credit cards. And of course, my hubby pays some of the other things and I pay for some of the things. Car insurance is paid through a sinking fund, which because we switched over, we've got a surplus in, so I don't have to stuff it right now. And then we've got all the cash that goes into my wallet. Now my wallet, I do stuff this weekly. So we've got food, prepper pantry, miscellaneous fun, home, me, pay it forward / give, and car. That's $1,100 that I will stuff. And I've actually got to go grab my wallet because I don't have it. I am not prepared today. That leaves me $3,480. And $3,480, almost all of it is going into sinking funds. We've got gifts, $180, clothes, $20, garden / patio, $20, my money, $50, giving, $100, holidays, $20, my children, $200, personal care, $500, land tax, $50, Sam's Club, $100, subscriptions, $20, pets, $200, car, $50, home, $50, grandbaby, $100, and savings challenges, $1,800. That's right, you guys. I am trying to stack up my savings challenge money because I'm trying to get that mortgage paid down. So that totals up $3,460. That leaves us with $20, which I am just saying is part of the rollover. And all the way down here, you'll see that we've got a zero-based budget because every dollar has a job, even if its job is rollover to stay in your account. Because it's a zero-based budget does not mean that you've got nothing sitting in your accounts. And so we have got all of the cash envelope breakdown. One thing you're going to see is that I do get some cash, but I also have some placeholders. And that is prop money if you're not familiar. And also right here for savings challenges, you're going to notice the amount changed. I did something wrong, I believe. I already got this money out of the bank, and so it is not included here. So the first thing we need to do is we need to go through our ones that we do have, and we need to go ahead and allocate these to see if we've got A bucks, D bucks, or G bucks. So let's take a look. I have not cheated looking at any of these yet. And so there's a D buck, and there's an A buck, and a D buck, and another A buck. Wow, we only got $20, you guys. That was pretty crazy. To get 2 A bucks out of $20 is unheard of in my area. So we've got 2 A bucks, 2 D bucks. I'm going to add these into this stack right here. This is all of the cash that's going to be put into this red binder. Now we're going to go ahead and do our cash stuffing, but in order to do that, I need to grab my wallet. So I'll be right back. As I went to get my wallet, I realized I didn't grab my wallet on purpose. I've already stuffed it. We are behind this month, so I already took part of the money out of the savings challenge money to stuff my wallet. Now, what I've decided to do is I've decided to go ahead and still do 4 weeks of my cash because I want to be able to get a week ahead. I've had a little bit of a struggle with doing the weekly pay because, of course, some paydays have 4 and some paydays have 5 weeks, but I have not adjusted this at all. So we've got food, prepper pantry, miscellaneous, fun and home, pay it forward, give, me, and car. All of this money is going to go into my wallet. So let me set this off to the side and grab a dot marker so that I can dot what we've actually done, because I tend to lose track for some reason. I don't know if it's the filming or just that my brain doesn't work the same way it used to, but sometimes I get messed up. So for food, we're going to do four different piles, not categories, because we've got 4 weeks. For food, I give us $100 a week. Then I've got prepper pantry. And if you watch my Snow Gardener 307 channel where I do grocery hauls and stuff, you'll understand why I have this money allocated. Then for car, we're going to go ahead and do another 50. I don't know why I didn't remember that that went in there. And then we have my money, and I do $40 a week. This is guilt-free money. I can make it rain with dollar bills outside if I want. I can give it away. I can buy everybody a chai tea. I can buy clothes, you know, anything that I want. And then we've got pay it forward, which is going to get $10. And I do divide these into the weeks like this on purpose, and then I leave them in the safe just like this. And then fun is going to get a 20 and a 5. And then we also have home that is going to get a 20 and a 5. And my hubby also does $25 for these as well. Perfect. Okay. I hope that was all the 5s I needed, because I'm out of 5s. How is that possible? Did I take too many? Oh, I know what I did. I actually messed up. Okay, so when I just told you that my hubby does half and I do half, I was only supposed to do 2 weeks and he does the other 2 weeks. So sorry about that. I'm losing my mind. Didn't used to do it that way, but that's what we do now. So let's double check and make sure. So 25 for every pile. Hopefully I didn't confuse you guys. I confused myself. So we've got 4 different stacks. Like I said, this is going to be my wallet cash, and we're going to set that off to the side because I'll know where it's going, or maybe I'll know where it's going. Depends on what's going on. So we've done all of those. And when I looked at my sheet, if I would have been paying attention to that, I would have been able to tell you that that's what is supposed to happen, but I wasn't paying attention. Next, we're going to go ahead and do what I consider our most confusing binder. First of all, I have got giving, and for giving, we're going to do a $100 placeholder, and we're going to go ahead and pull this out right here. So giving. Christmas actually gets funded through some of the savings challenges that we're doing today. Holidays, I don't think I put, oh, I did put a 20 in there. I shock myself every now and then. I made this budget over a week ago, so it's really hard to remember exactly what I've done. And then for all of the birthdays, they are going to get $20 into them. And then we're also going to do gifts and celebrate for another 50. So let's grab 4 cupcakes for Peyton. And we're going to put them on his birthday fund here. This right here is not a savings challenge. It is just a fun sticker tracker. And this is Plan to Plan Sticker Co. And no, this is not affiliated. I do not know Plan to Plan Sticker Co. I just found these and I really like them. So if you're interested, go check their Etsy shop out. So $20 for Peyton, then $20 for me. Let's see if I can mess up and try to put another $20 in there. This is when I wish sometimes that, you know, somebody was watching me do this live to stop me from making all of the mistakes that I like to make. Because, yes, I do get a little bit silly and a little bit crazy sometimes and make mistakes as I'm stuffing cash. But, hey, we're all human, right? And if you are brand new to my channel, I keep it real on my channel. So that means a lot of times if I make mistakes or anything and I catch it, I don't edit it out. I just don't. It's real life. You know, it doesn't matter that we make mistakes. We're all human. We all make mistakes. And in our society, I think one of the downfalls of our society is we look at all of these people and it seems like they have a perfect life and we compare ourselves to them. And guess what? Nobody has a perfect life. Okay, then we've got Julia's birthday. And of course, Julia just had her birthday. So this is the first 20 for this new tracker here. These cute little cupcake stickers. I love it. We're going to do something different with Julia's. We're just going to go straight across. I like to change it up depending on what I'm doing. And then, because we just did Julia's baby shower, gifts and celebrations are empty. I emptied that sucker. We had 2 baby showers, and boy, does stuff add up. So there is 1 binder down. Perfect, perfect. Let me go ahead and mark these off right here. The good thing is that's only 1 category for me, so that makes it easy. And we did holiday and we did give. Now we're going to go ahead and get into our adulting. That's right, everybody, the adulting binder. This is where all the stuff is that most of the time we don't want to pay. Like, I don't want to pay auto insurance, right? Auto, emergency fund, land tax right here. Land taxes went up. I know that shocks you guys. I'm going to go ahead and put $50 into here. Perfect. And then look at that next envelope, you guys. We have got an escrow envelope. I did decide to go ahead and separate the land tax and the escrow out. And so the escrow is going to get $60 in placeholders. $60. And our escrow, we fund it now. And I'm going to probably keep some cash in here and some placeholders, because for our house insurance, that's going to be paid every year. And then for our home tax, I almost forgot what I was saying, you guys, for our home tax, twice a year, but we pay the county. And if you use a card or anything, you have to pay a fee. So I like to pay cash for that. All right, pets is going to go ahead and get $200. Did I do placeholders here? Pets? Nope, I did cash. Wow, sometimes I impress myself. So $200, 2 50s, and 5 20s, 20, 40, 60, 81. So there's 200. I keep cash in the pet category because I have to pay the groomer. And this is why I got cash, you guys. I only have $44 cash in there. So we've got the groomer, and all 3 Yorkies go to the groomer. And it does add up, and, you know, it's one of those things, but she does such a good job grooming those dogs. It is just unbelievable. Okay, so we have got pets, and then we're going to go ahead and do home. We're going to go ahead and put a $50 placeholder in. There we go, $50 placeholder. This is our long-term home sinking fund, and I have to go back because I zoomed right past auto, and this needs $50 as well. This is my long-term auto savings, anything for my car. So let's go back where we were. Home, subscriptions right here. I am going to go ahead and put a 20 in there. So $20 into subscriptions. And Sam's Club is going to get a $100 placeholder. Perfect, perfect. All right, another binder done, unless I made a mistake. And this stuffing is feeling a little hard today. I don't know why, but sometimes it just is. So we have got fun spending. So we have got the grandbaby. And you guys, we're actually going to be doing savings challenges for the grandbaby. And so I have got the rest of these ones right here for the grandbaby. We have got 4 5s, 4 10s, and 120. I am going to actually grab a paper clip and paper clip that together and put it in the grandbaby thing, because I have got a new book to do for my grandbaby, and I am so excited. So we are going to be doing some savings challenges, and this is just going to be every now and then, but I want to get started saving for the grandbaby. So let's put this in here. And then for my hobbies, we're not putting anything in for my hobbies. For me, I am going to go ahead and put a $50 bill in there. And we've got Peyton, and he needs a $100 bill. And we've got Julia. She needs a $100 bill. You'll notice everything is empty. Everything is empty. Garden is going to go ahead and get a 20. And clothes is going to go ahead and get a 20. Personal care right here is going to get some placeholders as well as some cash. So personal care is going to get $300 in placeholders. And then we are doing 10 20s. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow. That was amazing. Perfect, perfect. And now look at This is all empty. It must mean that I did okay. Now take a look at all these ones, you guys. These are all ones that I've gotten that need to be added into our Bucks Challenge. Now, the reason why I have so many is I have got some cash for our vacation that's coming up, and I do get ones for tip money at the all-inclusive resort. So I have no idea what is here or how many are here. So let's go ahead and separate these out, and then we will see what kind of money we have going towards our goals, right? Well, I guess they're goals. I was going to say all of these are for fun things pretty much. Garden is for a patio, which for me is still a fun thing. Like, I'm super excited about the thought of having a patio. G is for diving, as in scuba diving, and A is for Australia. So of course, hello, fun there. Wow, quite a few A bucks. Look at all these A's. So excited. Okay, just about done. I have no idea how many are here. Wow, that D-Buck has seen better days. So let's go ahead and grab these out, and we're going to need some dot markers. So let me look at my cheat sheet here, and I've stashed some dot markers other places, and I am afraid that the dot marker that we might need might be stashed somewhere else. So let's take a look. This one, it looks like we are using orange. Orange. Okay. We're just going to pull these out just to make our life easier because there's a lot of bucks to do. So let's just pull these out. And don't worry, I won't mix them up with money that's already went in. We need to print some more A's and D's. Yes, we do. So it looks like for G for garden, we are using yellow. So we're going to go ahead and start off with that one. Work smarter, not harder, right? Like I said, I stashed some dot markers and normally I keep them all in there. So how many G-Bucks do we have here? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 25, and what I'm going to do is, I know you guys are like, what are you doing? You're mixing those. I am going to go ahead and put 25 yellow dots for that 25, and then we will pick a new color and go ahead and see what else we've got left. So $25 going to the patio. Now let's go ahead and do green, shall we? How many more G-Bucks do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So let's mark 14 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. There we go. Hopefully that makes sense for you guys why I chose to do it that way. I don't know if it was the best way, but that's the choice that I made. Sometimes, you guys, sometimes I wonder about myself. All right. Now, let's do A's because they're right here. And I don't think we need that many A's to finish out. Let's see. We were using orange, so it looks like all we need is 2 A-Bucks. So let's dot these 2. So 1, 2, and let's grab 2 of these. And let's see if there's 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. $25. So those are going back. And let's see, we're going to go ahead and just use a Sharpie because this is pretty full. And so we have got 4 more dollars left. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4. I like to utilize these as many times as I can, and that is a great way to do it. Okay, so Australia, A for Australia, and then D is for scuba diving. And how many do we need? What color were we using? Oh, perfect. We were using yellow. Perfect. So we need, looks like $13. So let's just count out and get to 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That was what was in our envelope. So 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Wow, what a grab there. So 25. So we are getting to put $75 in ones back in the bank. And I usually just use the ATM, but I know that 1 D-Buck, there's no way the ATM is going to take that. And we've got $4 left here. We're going to go ahead and use green because that's what we used on the other one. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Wow, that was a ton of bucks. A ton of bucks. Okay, so the red binder is all done. Another binder done. And then these are all going into the bank. $75 back to the bank. Now, that's it for our cash stuffing, right? That's it for our budget. Now we get to have some fun. I have got some Christmas Savings Challenge money. And then we're also going to do a little bit because I want to make a mortgage payment today. I like to make a mortgage payment every day if possible. And of course, doing my games, I'm not technically paying them every day. But let's go ahead and roll a die. I don't even know if we need the dice tower today, but we're going to roll a die. So we're going to go forward 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That one's full. We're going to go forward. That one's full. We're going to scratch right here. I've got $50 is all, you guys, for each of the Christmas books. So I don't know how far we're going to make it. And this is for future Christmas, which is our Christmas vacation, which is happening very soon because we had to reschedule it. So we've got $13. That goes in front. Okay. 3. 1, 2, and 3. A last one on this one. Let's see what we've got. Ooh, another 13. Okay. So we're going to need some change. So I've got 12. Do I have, oh, I don't have nothing in there. So let me grab some more ones. Don't worry, I've got change right here. As long as I don't drop everything all over. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We'll take that 5, put it back in there. So $13 for that one. And 1. So on the back, let's go ahead and scratch this one. Let's see what we get. And 11. Okay, that's perfect because we've got a 10 right here. And so we're going to take we're going to put 21 in and take the 10. So we've got $13 left. We're going to roll it again. If we have to, we can use a little bit more money if we have to. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's go ahead and scratch this one. And we are going to need to grab another $5. So we're going to be putting $55 into this one. So let's go ahead and put our money in here. And in this binder, I do have them folded in half. We are not going to be doing any sort of bill exchange or anything for these today. We're just going to put them in there. I only do the Christmas ones usually once a month. That means we've got one more month to finish up with what's going towards this year. And like I said, we're already going on our trip already. So whatever money is in here, maybe it will be going to next year's Christmas. Or maybe it will pay for money that we spend. Whatever we spend on our Christmas trip that we need to pay back, right? Maybe that's what it will do there. And I do love this book. It's been so much fun. It is a beast of a book. It is a $1,500 book, and it is from Lindsay over at Boy Mom Loves to Save. I think she still has it in her shop, and it is a beautiful book. All right, so now we have got 2 books in here. We've got $50 in here. So let's go ahead and put this money here. We have got, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, and we need a couple dice. So we need a heads or a tails. And we need our D12. Where are you? There you are. Okay, heads or tails, D12. Let's go ahead and roll and see what we get. We've got 9 and heads. No, we didn't need a heads. We didn't need our heads or tails. We just needed that. So 9 is this one right here. You guys, it's been a while since I've done this one. And so this is a roll and save. Let's go ahead and roll it. So $1 whole is going in there. So $1. Now let's roll the D12 again. And we got 1. We're going to go all the way back. Oh, we've got our little elf that has skin problems. Oh my goodness, it's been so long since we've colored. And we are going to use a different marker and see how it works. This is the wet erase marker. We're going to go ahead and color the top of his hat for $2. And let's see if this will work better. It seems like it's working better. Look at how fabulous. I do like these wet erase markers because of this paintbrush. I don't know if you guys can see the top there. I will put them down below if you guys are interested because they are just great. So $2 more there. 1 and 2. We need to get that drying. Woo! Let me blow on it. Okay. And then we've got 3, which is a roll and save as well. Let's go ahead and roll. $3. We're going to try not to make a mess, even though, you know, I love making a mess, don't you know? That's what I do. So $3 more. Okay. Now, what do we have? We've got $6. So we're going to take this $6 and we're going to go ahead and put it in the envelope that is right here in the front. It's beginning to look a lot like, it's beginning to cost a lot like Christmas. Sorry, you guys. I haven't played that one in a while. So now we have got our sinking funds randomizer, and it looks like I'm a big slacker, and we do not have a challenge in number 2. I believe that the last time I played this, I decided just to let them run out. If I roll a 2, I will just pick something else. So we have got our D12 dice right here. Let's get rolling. So we've got 8, and this is my challenge. So 6, 7, and 8. We've been working on this little baby challenge for quite some time. This is a $25 challenge. And $1 whole going in towards this. And this Christmas, money can be spent on anything for Christmas, including Christmas decorations if I want, or Christmas food, anything like that. So we are doing a roll and save. This is for my sister-in-law 307 Design Studio. We are doing roll and save first, and then we will use hers. And so let's roll. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it was a 6. So we're going to write a 6 in there and save $6 here. And I know this shocks you guys, but I may have spent money on Christmas decorations. We've got Carly. This is an $85, and these pink ones are so cute, these pink flamingos. So that is $5 there. Perfect. I love Christmas savings challenges. I love Christmas. We've got an 11. This is going all the way back to Janelle. I feel like we've been working on this one forever. It was a double-sided challenge. It is a larger challenge. And we've got $9, so 5. Ooh, do we have a 1 in there? We do have a 1. We're going to put a 10 here instead because we only have 1 5 left, and we had 2 10s. All right, let's see. We've got a 5, and that one is Rame. And right here, this is a big one too. Save $150. Ooh, this is going to be a big one. I know it. It's going to be like 20. Oh, look at that. I did not know for real, you guys, but it was 20. I was just looking going, there has to be a 20. So 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We've got $4 left. All right, we're going to roll one more time. We'll see. Number 4 is Ren. Oops, I passed by. Number 4, we went the wrong way, is Ren. This is Oh My God, Santa. I know him. One of my favorite movies. So we're going to go up here. Is it going to be 4 or less? Oh, it's 4. Oh my gosh. Look at that, you guys. We got it exactly perfect. And I am going to bill exchange this, but I'm going to do it off camera. I'm not going to close this up because if I close it up, then I will forget to do the bill exchange. And the next time I go to play that, it will be a hot mess. So let's grab a little bit of savings challenge money. There's the ones. That's what I had grabbed change out of. And then, like I said, I don't have a lot in here right now. I've got a ton of ones, but look, I've got 3 5s, 1 10, and a couple 20s. That is what I'm working with right now. And so we are going to play Shut the Box, and we are going to finish these 2 out. So let me get the right markers that we need. You guys know I am addicted to Shut the Box, and take a look here. I closed it out. Love it. Love it. So we're going to do orange and blue. And we're going to color orange. All right, you guys, we need our 2 dice. And this one, where's my other black one? I seem to have lost it. There it is. I don't know why I like these dice. I think it's probably because I know you guys can see them. So let's get going. I forgot to say big bucks, no whammies. I was so afraid when I was playing the other day because I rolled 2 small numbers in a row and I was like, oh great, I'm going to owe like $5,000 or something like that. Not really, of course. But sometimes Shut the Box can be very, very scary. We've got an 8, All right, so big bucks, no whammies. We are going to be putting this money towards the mortgage, that huge debt. We've got another 11. So we're going to do 9 and 2. I might regret it, but that's what we're going to do. So we've got 4, 5, and 6 left. 4, 5, and 6. And we've got an 8. That's okay, you guys. That's okay. We cannot do an 8. So we owe $15. That's not bad, right? Going towards the mortgage. So let's color these in. Yes, yes, yes. Alrighty, alrighty. Now I think we need to do pink. Pink for sure. I don't know what the other color is going to be. Maybe that means we're going to close it out. Uh-oh. Is that the end of the pink? I think that's the end of the pink. You can tell I like these markers a lot. We've got a 10. So no whammies, big bucks. Okay, yes, 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 10. And then we've got a 9. So we're going to do 6 and 3. Sometimes I have to think way too hard for numbers. It's like, how often do I play this? And I try to mess up all the time. I do mess up sometimes. Sometimes I catch it myself. Sometimes I don't. And if I do make a mistake on here and I colored the wrong number, or save, you know, what am I going to do? I've colored the wrong number, right? 6. Whew! We're going to do a 4 and a 2. Oh my goodness. It is being kind of rough today. No whammies, big bucks. So a 5, 7, and an 8. And we got a 5. Okay, so we've got a 7 and an 8. Come on, a 7 or an 8. We've got a 4. That will not work for me. So we've got $15 more though. That's not too bad. So I am going to exchange that 20, put that 5 back. So we've got $30 so far. I have to finish coloring that. I have to finish because it seems weird if I don't finish. Oh, those are really close in color, but that's okay. We've got to finish coloring. Woohoo! That page of Shut the Box is done. So $30 so far going to the mortgage. And we are going to go ahead and just play one other game, just so we've got a little bit of money going, and it's not even a game. It is Reach for the Stars, and this is part of the Pop It Savings Challenge book. We're going to go ahead and roll 1 dice. We're going to scratch 2. That is it. So let's scratch. So we've got 5 and 5. So another $10. Perfect. So another 10. And I'm going to grab these 2. I'm going to keep them separate. I know I've got a 20 there, but I want to show you guys exactly where we're at for the mortgage and the mortgage payoff, because on 10 Minute Monday, I did not show you guys. And that's because, of course, on 10 Minute Monday, I don't have the time. So we have got Pop It 30, as well as, we're just going to put stars, right? Yes, Reach for the Stars. So we've got minus 30 and minus 10. And today is 11, 10. No, 11, 12. Sorry, you guys. I'm losing my mind. I'm like, it's not Monday. Okay, so where is Mrs. Casio? Oh, let's get her out. I know I should be able to do this in my head, but guess what? When I do math in my head, sometimes I make mistakes and I don't like it. 6, 6, 2. Okay, I'm going to brave it, you guys. 5, 2, $10 off. So 1,000. Numbers are hard. 132,652. And let's go ahead and add the 40. We're keeping track of our goal here. And so when we add 40 there, so far this month, we have spent $3,072.51 on the mortgage, and $296.51 was for interest, but that's pretty dang good. So we're going to take this, pay it to the mortgage. All right, you guys, one last thing I almost forgot. I've been doing this little mini savings challenge right here from Saving with Chris, and I almost forgot, so let's go ahead and scratch it. So another $5 that we're paying to the mortgage today. So $5, and I'm happy I didn't forget it, but let's go ahead and add it in there. Now, of course, I messed up my cheat sheet down here, so 45, that will be a 7 instead, and that is, what do I have? Do I have it up here? I probably have it together. So we're just going to put week 2, November challenge, 11/12 minus 5. Oh, I'm going to use the calculator. So $132,647. All right, you guys, that is really it. That's really it, I promise. Until I see you guys next time, remember to keep on smiling. Bye, everybody.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4,